What's going on, guys, and welcome back to Need for Speed 2015. Today I am going to be customizing the Ford Mustang GT 2015. I've just got back from my holiday, my 1 week holiday, so now I'm ready to make videos again. So the Mustang GT 2015, we can put a body kit on it. Basically all the bumpers and the hoods and all that stuff that you can put on this car separately are really just the body kit anyway, so I may as well just stick the body kit on. So there we go. As for everything else, let's see what there is. Stance. We will want to go about there like we usually do. We have front canards apparently. Oh, no we don't. They're restricted. Never mind. Side skirts. We do have one option. Slightly bigger, I suppose. We'll go with that. No rear canards. Diffuser. Now, we could go with that. I quite like that actually, goes quite well. That also looks okay. Now I'm not a big fan of the diffusers that have the sticky outy bits on the side. If I'm gonna go for a diffuser, I usually go for something like that or like that. Usually something like that really. But however today I'm gonna go with that because I quite like the black on that one. Exhaust. We want a nice exhaust. Don't really want the sticky outy ones, to be fair, so I'm probably going to go with, I think I'll go with that one, the big final one. Biggest exhaust, I think they look pretty mean. License plate, we never do license plate, so I'm gonna do license plate. We're just gonna have it TGL. There we go. I want to have like game loop, but it doesn't fit. Trunk lid is something that we also never bother about. There is one for this car. It changes ever so slightly, gives it a bit more carbon. I think that looks nice, so we'll go with that. As for a spoiler now, usually I'd go with something like that, a big gaping wing, but I don't think it really suits it on the Mustang, so instead I'm just going to give it just a little lip. I think I'm going to give it that one, that little lip there. Sound system doesn't change anything. I don't think I've ever done sound system because most of the time it doesn't really do anything. We don't have like wing mirrors or headlights. Nope. That's just rims left then, so I'm gonna have a little look through the rims. Alright, so I'm gonna go with these ones, the RTR Tech 7. One, because I think they just look cool. I like the finish that it has on them. They look very nice. Also because it's RTR, it kind of goes with the body kit. So let's go with those. We're gonna keep them the same. I mean, can we make them black? We can make them black. Let's make them black. We'll just apply it to the front because I'm pretty sure when I do the rear it'll change back anyway. So we'll go and find those again. They're at the very, very end. And yeah, oh no, they're not at the very end. They were at the very end before. Now apparently they're not. That's it. Yeah, there's them. Those. Make them black. There we go. Oh, there is also brake discs, isn't there? Where's that? Brake discs. Yeah, there's not much. I'll just stick to what I have, thanks. There we go. Oh wait, no, I need to do the paint and wrap. What have I done? I nearly forgot. There we have it. That is my Ford Mustang GT. Not gonna put any performance mods on it yet because I don't think it's gonna need them. Has a fair amount of power, this thing, as well from what no, I haven't really checked, but I imagine it has a decent amount of power and we'll be able to get it driving pretty nicely. So now, let's go and take it for a drive. Alright, so here we are with the Ford Mustang GT. I came up here because it's probably the lightest area of the map, so you can see the car a little bit better. I'm not a big fan of the lights on the front. They're green. I don't know if we can change them or not. Doesn't really go with the blue of the car, but I'm going to be looking at the back of the car, so that doesn't matter too much, I suppose. Let's give this thing a bit of a rev. Alright, sounds pretty nice. You would expect it from a Mustang, but anyway, let's get driving. Here we go. We're gonna go down apparently, so it's probably gonna start getting dark, which isn't great really. I wonder how this thing does drive. Oh god, okay, that slid a bit more than I expected. Alright, I didn't expect that to really slide as much as it did. yeah, I've never driven this car in this game, so it could maybe do with a bit more power. A little bit more power and maybe some NOS would be nice, because I don't know, it kind of, when it's going round, it kind of stops. Yeah, it kicks itself around too much. Either more power, or maybe a little bit less on the drift, on the handling tune to the drift side, because it feels like it kind of, I don't know, it feels like it kind of kicks, it kind of goes around a corner, and then if it goes too far sideways, it just comes to a halt. It doesn't really feel right. It's a bit unusual, but it's not too bad. I like Mustangs. I don't know if I would say they're my favorite type of muscle car. I'm not really sure. I do like Camaros, really. I prefer Mustangs to Challengers because I'm not a massive fan of Dodge Challengers. But yeah, I mean, I'm liking the Mustangs more and more every year. I think the newer Mustangs are better than the older ones. Not a big fan of older ones. I mean, the really old ones I like, but you know, kind of the 2006 onwards sort of time, I wasn't a big fan of. But lately, I've been liking Mustangs. I think this is a really cool Mustang, possibly my favorite Mustang. Like I said though, could do with a little bit of tweaking. The handling isn't really right on it at the moment. It just doesn't feel right at all. It feels like it's really weird to drive. Maybe that's just the car itself, but I think it is the tune. Could do with, like I said, a bit more power and a bit of a tweak to the handling tune, and I think it would be pretty good. But anyway, that is it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed, please go ahead, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.